Good morning, boys and girls. I hope that you are having a great morning, and I know that I am ready for today's lesson. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. For our schedule, number 1 is calendar. So today is Monday. Today is Monday, March 23rd. Now, if today was Monday, what day would we have had yesterday? Today is Monday, then yesterday was Sunday. So yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. That means tomorrow is going to be Tuesday. Let's sing our days of the week song. 7 fingers. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, what are they? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nice job. Let's go ahead and get started on number 2, our daily write it. So our sentence, let's look at the word. So it's a picture of a cab. Let's hear you tap out the word cab for your family. Let's do it together. K-A-B, cab. Now let's try our arm. K-A-B, cab. Nice job. Okay, so let's put that into a sentence. So take out your lined paper, and I want you to write the sentence, can you go in the cab? Can you go in the cab? Go ahead and pause the video and write down your sentence. Okay, so by now you should have written the sentence. Let's check it. Here is what your sentence should look like. Can you go in the cab? I have one capital letter. It's at the beginning of my sentence. All the rest are lowercase. And look how I use the lines to help me write my letters. Can you go in the cab? It's a question sentence. It's an asking sentence. I'm asking you, can you go in the cab? It's a question, which means at the end we should have a question mark. Now, there's some trick words in this sentence too. You is a trick word I hope we got. Y-O-U spells you, you. In is one that we're getting pretty good at sounding out too. And the is a trick word. T-H-E spells the. Now, the word I'm wondering if you got correct is the word can, because we've been learning that A-N says an. So if we want to make it say can, all we do is we add a k to the beginning. So if you got this sentence correct, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Nice job. If you have a few errors that you need to fix, that's okay. You tried your best. Go ahead and pause the video and fix them now. And when you're done with your sentence, it's time for number 3, our letter review. And today we're going to practice the letter E. Now, let's talk about how we hold our pencil. So, Mom and Dad sit in the front. The kids go in the back. Now remember, you can also use your middle finger to help you hold, right? But we should not have any fingers on top of other fingers. That's what we're trying to avoid. So pinch, lay it back to sleep. Okay, today we're going to be working on the letter E. Let's do uppercase E first. I start at the skyline. I go straight down to the grass line. Frog jump up and over to the skyline, fly across. Frog jump to the plane line, fly across. Frog jump to the grass line, fly across. E, ed, e. Now, my uppercase E, notice my lines across. I stayed on the line. They're very straight. Make sure that your lines are straight as well. Go ahead and make your uppercase E. Now, let's go ahead and try our lowercase e. Remember, lowercase e's are funky because they don't start on a line. They actually start under the plane line. So, pincer grip, starting under the plane line, fly straight across, curve up to the plane line, curve down to the grass line. E, ed, eh. Okay, now go ahead and write your lowercase letter E. When you're done, let's do our number for the day. So we are writing the number 3 today, okay? Around the tree, that's the way to make a 3. All numbers start at the skyline, curve to the plane line, curve to the grass line. Around the tree, that's the way to make a 3, okay? 3. Is 3 greater or less than 5? 3 is less than 5 because we have to put more fingers up to get to 5. So that means 5 is greater and 3 is less. Okay, now what would happen if I added the number 1 in front of my 3? What number does that make? A 1 and a 3 makes 13. Climb the tree. It makes a 13. Very good. So go ahead and pause the video. Make sure you have your uppercase and lowercase e's. Write the number 3 and then turn it into a 13. Very good. Okay, now let's do our lesson plan packet. Let's move on to number 4, lesson plan packet. This is the beginning of a new week, so we are now working in our week 2 packet. I took my packet apart to make it easier to work with. It might be a good idea if you want to do that too. But you're going to find your week 2 packet, and the second page is your lesson plan for week 2. So the first thing says we're reading the Pilgrim's Path today. So you're going to find the Pilgrim's Path, and I have it right here. So parents, you're going to read this article to your kids. Remember to point to each word as you read it, and that will help your kiddo with their one-to-one correspondence and with their letter and sound knowledge. Now, you're going to look at your reading lesson plan, which is on a separate paper. And after you read it, you're going to roll the question cube. Now, the question cube was in the week 1 packet. So you should have this paper, and it should already be cut out and taped or glued to make a cube. Your kiddo is going to roll the question cube, and then whichever word is on top, that's the word that they're going to use to create a question to ask you about the article. Then they're going to draw a picture of something they learned from the article in the Monday box of their knowledge book. When they're done drawing it, then they can write some words, and they need to talk to you and tell you something that they have learned. Next, in our reading lesson plan, it says read to your child, or your child reads to you for 10 minutes. So using the reading log from week 1, you're going to continue, and now we're on day 6. So your child can read to you, or you can read to your child. You can do it now during our lesson today, or if it's easier to do it before bedtime at night, that's okay too. It's whatever works for you. So go ahead, pause the video, and do all of the activities for your reading portion today. When you're all done, we're going to move on to math. And math, it says review project, shape, search. This is what your paper looks like for math today. You have a front side and a back side. So the directions are at the bottom. Get ready to go on a shape search. Here are some shapes you might find. Write the number of sides and vertices. So our kindergartners know a song, so we're going to sing our song first. Ready? A vertex is a corner, a vertex is a corner, a line is a side, a line is a side. So you're going to go through and name each shape, write the number of sides, and then write the number of vertices. When you're done, you'll flip it over, and then the directions are at the bottom for a shape search. You can go ahead and pause the video, and you're going to do it now. You'll color all of the squares blue, the triangles green, the rectangles brown, the circles yellow, and the hexagons red. Have fun! When you're done, let's move on. Now it says reading log. We've already talked about that, so let's skip it and go down to phonics. So you have 2 activities for phonics today, and I have them here. So letter practice just like we did last week. So with today being Monday, today you're going to find a pencil. And with your nicest, neatest writing, you're going to use the lines correctly, and you're going to write all of your uppercase letters. Trace and write 2 or 3 more. Trace, write 2 or 3 more. Trace, write 2 or 3 more. In pencil, do the same thing on the back. Same thing for this page. Trace in pencil, write 2 or 3 more. Do the same for the front and the back. And you can go ahead and do those pages now. When you're done with those 2 pages, we're going to work on this phonics paper. You're going to trace the letter A and write the letter A on the line. Remember to start at the plain line for your A. Then you'll do the same thing for G. Start at the plain line, make your G correctly, and then at the bottom it says write the beginning sounds of each picture. But you've been doing so much work with your sounds that I'll bet there's some of these words that you can sound out the whole word on your own. So when you see a picture, if you think you can sound it out, I want you to give it a try. Make your brain stronger and make your letter knowledge even stronger. You're going to do the front and you're going to do the back. So we're doing A and G and D and S today. Remember, B's and D's can be tricky, so make sure you're making D's on this line and not B's. Go ahead and pause the video and finish your packet. Now that you have finished number 4, your lesson plan packet, let's get started on number 5, our read aloud. And I have a story today that I know you guys are going to love because we've read stories like this in the past and you really enjoyed them. So I found out that our calendar tells us that last week on Thursday, it was actually the first day of spring. So I want us to think about what we have learned about spring. With the weather, what does spring mean? What changes might you notice that are happening outside because it's around springtime? Tell an adult. The weather is getting a little bit warmer. We don't need our big heavy winter coat like we did in the winter time. And I challenge you after our learning today to go outside and take a walk and see if you see any signs of spring. But our story today is a spring story, and it's called There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Frog. It's by Lucille Calandro and illustrated by Jared Lee. Let's get started. I'm excited. There was an old lady who swallowed a frog by Lucille Calandro. So that means that Lucille Calandro was the author. She wrote the words. And it says illustrated by Jared Lee. That means that he did what? The pictures. I'll bet you got that right. There was an old lady who swallowed a frog. I don't know why she swallowed the frog. She was in a fog. There was an old lady who swallowed some dirt. It didn't hurt to swallow that dirt. Are you noticing any rhyming words? She swallowed the dirt to hide the frog. I don't know why she swallowed the frog. She was in a fog. There was an old lady who swallowed some seeds. At high speeds, she swallowed the seeds. So at high speeds means that she did it very quickly. She swallowed the seeds to fill in the dirt. She swallowed the dirt to hide the frog. I don't know why she swallowed the frog. She was in a fog. There was an old lady who swallowed the rain. What did she gain by swallowing the rain? So gain means what did she get from it? What did she get from swallowing the rain? She swallowed the rain to water the seeds. She swallowed the seeds to fill in the dirt. She swallowed the dirt to hide the frog. I don't know why she swallowed the frog. She was in a fog. There was an old lady who swallowed the sunlight. It was so fun, right? To swallow the sunlight. She swallowed the sunlight to dry up the rain. She swallowed the rain to water the seeds. She swallowed the seeds to fill in the dirt. She swallowed the dirt to hide the frog. I don't know why she swallowed the frog. She was in a fog. There was an old lady who swallowed some gloves. Oh, how she loves to swallow her gloves. She swallowed the gloves to hold the sunlight. She swallowed the sunlight to dry up the rain. She swallowed the rain to water the seeds. She swallowed the seeds to fill in the dirt. She swallowed the dirt to hide the frog. I don't know why she swallowed the frog. She was in a fog. There was an old lady who swallowed a rake. It was a mistake to swallow the rake. So the old lady said, "Excuse me, I beg your pardon." And out spilled a colorful garden. Happy spring! See if you can remember any rhyming words that you heard in this story, and tell your family any rhyming words that you may have heard. I hope you guys enjoyed that book. I know I did. I love There Was an Old Lady books. Now that we're done with our read aloud, let's move on to number 6, our thematic video. Now today I have chosen this video for 2 reasons. The first reason is that we're talking about spring. And the second reason is that for a few weeks now, we've been talking about animals. So our video today not only teaches you about spring, but it teaches you about springtime with one of the animals that's important in Ohio. In Ohio, we have a state bird, and its name is the cardinal. So today in our video, it's another SciShow Kids video, and it's called The Science of Spring. And we're going to learn about the cardinal, the Ohio state bird, and we're going to learn about a few other springy things as well, like planting seeds and the water cycle, which is something that's new to us. So go ahead and give this video a pause and see if you can find the science of spring. And family, I'll put this link in the class tag post as well. After you've watched the thematic video, it's time for number 7, our flashcard practice. Now, Today we're going to be talking about subtraction. So let's sing our subtraction song. Subtraction, subtraction. Subtraction means minus. Subtraction, subtraction. You take it away. Nice job. So we have a set of objects and we're going to take some away to find out how many we have left. Now I'm going to come closer so you guys can see the cards. And here we go. 5 minus 0. The answer is 5. Let's do it. We have 5 and we take 0 away. 0 means nothing. We take away nothing, so that leaves us with 5. 4 minus 4 equals 0. We have 4 and then we take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives you 0. 5 minus 2 equals 3. You have 5. Now keep these 5 fingers. Now you're going to take away 2. 1, 2. That leaves you with 3. 4 minus 0 equals, you have 4. Now take away 0. 4. Nice job. 3 minus 3 equals 0. You have 3, and then you take away 3. 1, 2, 3. It leaves you with 0, nothing. 2 minus 1 equals 1. You have 2, and then you take away 1. Make sure you're doing this on your fingers with me too, so you can get practice. 2 minus 2 equals 0. You have 2, and then you take away 2. 1, 2. That leaves you with 0. 4 minus 2 equals 2. You have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're taking away 2. 1, 2. That leaves you with 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. You have 3, and then you take away 1. That leaves you with 2. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Show me 4, and then take away 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 is your answer. 5 minus 3 equals 2. You have 5, and then you take away 3. 1, 2, 3. That leaves you with 2. 1 minus 0 equals 1. You have 1, take away 0. You still have 1. Last one, guys. 5 minus 1. You have 5, and then you take away 1. Your answer is 4. Nice job. All right, that's the end of our video today. That just leaves us with number 8, and that's activities. And parents, if you have anything that you would like me to talk about on here, just let me know. I don't want to bombard you with ideas and videos and things of that nature. But if you have anything that you're curious about, or if you want some ideas on something in particular, just send me a message on class tag and let me know, and I'd be more than happy to add that into our next video and send you a message back. But I hope you guys had a great time doing our video today, and I will see you tomorrow.